Hello everyone, in this video let's talk about map function. So map, it is an inbuilt function, that means it is a predefined function and it is used to apply a function on all the elements of the specified sequence. That means if you observe the syntax of this map function, see here this map function, it takes two arguments. Okay, the first argument is the function and the second argument is the sequence. That means here we will use some sequence objects like list or tuple. Okay, so what we will do means here for every element which is present in the sequence, that means if you consider a list, if the list contains 5 elements, for each and every element in that given sequence we will apply some function on those elements. Okay, so after applying that function it will generate a new element with those changes. Okay, so this map function will always, it will return a map object. Okay, so this map object, it is an iterator. Okay, so we can iterate over its element. We have to convert that map object into sequence object like list or tuple. Okay, so that's about the map function. So for better understanding of this map function, let me explain with an example. So for that, go to Python idle. Here open a new file. So here first of all let me consider one sequence object list L equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are my list elements. So here I am taking a function called cube. Okay, this function takes a single parameter n and this function, the purpose of this function is it has to perform cube operation. So return n into n into n. Okay, so this function is returning n cube. Now, so this L, it is an input list. Now I am considering another list, that is L1, which is an output list. So here I am going to perform map operation, map function. Okay, so the syntax is map of function, that is function is here my function is cube comma and the sequence is nothing but sequence object, that is list. Here I am taking a list. The sequence object can be either list or tuple, whatever it may be. Here in this example I am taking list. So the input list is L. Okay, so now I am going to print this output value L1, that means L1 is the output list, right? So let me save this program first. So let me run the code. So see here, as I told, always this map function will return a map object. So here I got the result map object at some iterator. This is the iterator value. So iterator, we have to convert this map object to some sequence object. So for that here I am using list. So before map function, here if you write list, then this map object is converted into list object. Okay, now run the code. See, now you got the output in the form of list. Okay, so here what is the meaning of this statement? For each and every element in the list L, apply this cube function so that you will get a new output list. Okay, so that you will it will generate a map object. That map object is converted into list object. So this list object is assigned to this output list. I am going to print that output list. So here as I applied cube function, so for each and every element in this list I have applied a cube operation. So the output list is 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64, 5 cube is 125. So I got this as an output. Okay, this new list as an output. Okay, so here now I am replacing this normal cube function. Okay, I am taking this out and instead of that cube function here, I am using a lambda function. Okay, I have deleted the normal function and now I am using a lambda function within this map function. So see here, lambda keyword, okay, and here after lambda keyword what you have to do, you have to pass an argument. Here for cube it takes a single argument n colon expression. So here the expression is n cube. Okay, so on the same list I am applying map function by using in the place of function argument. Here I am using lambda function. Previously I have used normal function. Now I have replaced that normal function with the lambda function. Okay, so let me run the code. So see here, I got the same output. Okay, so here if you use lambda function, so concise code is possible, right? So that is the main advantage of using lambda function here. And also with respect to performance also, by using lambda function, the performance is somewhat fast compared to normal function usage. Okay, so that is the main advantage of this of using lambda function in maps. Okay, and next one is here I have taken in the sequence, I have passed only a single list. Here you can pass any number of sequences as you want. Okay, that means if you want to pass two list values, you can pass two list values also. So let me show with an example. Suppose for example this list is L1 and here I am taking another list L2. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is my second list. These two are my input lists. So here I am taking an output list L3, list of map of. So here my operation is I want to perform the addition of this two list. So here I have to pass two arguments a comma b colon. So I want to add those two list value elements, right? So a plus b is the expression I have to use, and here in the sequence I have to write L1 comma L2, multiple lists, right? Two lists. Here you can take multiple number of sequence values also. So here I want to print the value of L3 as L3 is an output list. Okay, so now let me run the code. So see here, so 1 plus 3 4, output is 4, 6, 8, 6 plus 4 10 and 5 plus 7 is 12, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this is my output after performing addition of elements in the two lists. Okay, so here suppose if I consider the first list, if the length of the first list is suppose if you take 7 elements, and if the length of the second list is 5 elements. Okay, so if the lists are not equal in length, can I perform map function on those two lists? Is that possible? Means yes, it is possible. See, if you run the module, you won't get any error message, you will get the output. Because what happens means even though if the lists are not equal in length, so as the second list contains 5 elements, in the first list also for the first 5 elements the operation with the second 5 elements will, with the second list of 5 elements will be done. Okay, and the remaining 2 elements in the first list will not be considered. Okay, as the second list contains 5 elements, in the first list also the first 5 elements will perform operation on the second list of those 5 elements. Okay, and the remaining 2 elements in the first list will not be considered. Okay, like this you can perform the list operations or any sequence object operations of various lengths also. Okay, of the elements of various lengths also, the sequence objects or elements of various lengths also you can perform operation by using map function. That is also allowed. Okay, so that's about the map function. Thank you.